Welcome to the Dawn of War tutorial. By listening to me and reading the text that appears in this message box, you will learn how to play a skirmish game. The mouse is your primary method of surveying the battle, selecting units and structures, and issuing orders. The mouse controls the camera. The camera represents your current view of the battlefield. To pan the camera, simply move the mouse pointer to the edge of the screen. Do this now. To rotate the camera to gain a different view of the battle, press the Alt key and move your mouse. Do this now. You can zoom in on something to see it up close by spinning the mouse wheel forward. Do this now. To return the camera to the game's default view, press the backspace key on your keyboard. Do this now. Excellent. You've returned the camera to its default playing view. By panning, rotating, and zooming the camera in and out, you can get whatever view of the battlefield you wish. The diamond-shaped display in the lower left-hand corner of your screen is your minimap. You can use the minimap to see where your units and structures are located, to quickly scan the battlefield, to issue quick orders, and so on. The minimap displays the locations of all strategic points on the battlefield, as well as other items of strategic importance. Fog of War prevents you from seeing things where you do not have a presence. As you move units into an area, the fog of war will be lifted. Now we will bring up the objective menu. The objective menu provides you with a list of all the primary and secondary objectives assigned to you by the game. Mouse over the objectives to get the description of each. Excellent. Anytime you want to refer to the objectives menu, click on the OBJ button on the upper menu bar. Select your stronghold and look for the Scout Marine Squad icon located in the lower right corner of the screen. Click this button now. Take note of the small bar that is gradually filling up. This progress bar gives you an indication of how close something is to being ready.
Scouts reporting for duty.
You now have Scout Marine Squad. Strategic points are located in areas of high strategic value on the battlefield. Capturing and controlling the strategic points on the battlefield is how you increase your requisition resource. Order the Scout Marine Squad to capture a strategic point.
Scouts awaiting
by
orders.
right-clicking on the point.
Strategic point
Capturing a
identified.
strategic point takes time. Do
instructions.
not move the capturing squad away from the strategic point until the progress bar is full. Otherwise, you will not take control of the strategic point.
I shall obey.
Scouts in position. Scouts reporting for duty. Scouts here. Scouts awaiting orders. Area
Excellent.
secure. Infiltrating
Point is
enemy
ours.
territory.
You must continue to capture strategic points to get more requisition resource, which allows you to build more units and structures. Servitors are required to build additional structures.
Scouts ready.
Servitors are always available from the stronghold. Select the servitor and build a listening post on the captured strategic point.
Scouts reporting for duty.
Yes,
Position
most beneficent
secure.
one. Build routine 721 initiated.
The listening post fortifies your hold of a strategic point, increasing your requisition rate at the same time.
Here to serve.
Excellent. The point is now protected from enemy retaliation. You should continue to build listening posts on all your captured strategic
Here to
points.
serve.
Some structures, vehicles, and research require power to function. Building a plasma generator will supply you with the power you need to keep your force going. Select your servitor and build a
With all
plasma
due
generator.
haste. Yes, Lord.
The more plasma generators you have, the faster you will build up the power resource. You now have power. Plasma generators will continue to produce power at a constant rate. Note that there is a limit to how many plasma
What is your
generators can be
will?
built per stronghold. Notice the white
Here to
ring that
serve.
appears around some of your structures when you are deciding where to build. This is the control zone. Most structures can only be constructed within the control zone,
With all due
while
haste.
others, like listening posts, can be built at other locations. When you are trying to place a new structure, its color changes from red to green as you move it around. A green color indicates that the structure can be placed at that location so that building will begin. Select your servitor and build a chapel barracks.
Scouts ready.
Yes, Lord. With all due haste. Yes, Lord. Build routine 7 to
Chapel
1
barracks is a structure
initiated.
where you can build more advanced Space Marine infantry units. Excellent. The chapel barracks is finished.
Scouts here.
Select your chapel barracks
Here to
and build a
serve.
Space Marine squad. These elite warriors will
As you
form the
wish.
core of your military force.
Initializing build protocol.
Marine squad deployed.
Space Marine squads are your all-purpose fighting force. They are powerful and resilient and, with research, can be upgraded to counter almost any threat. They can also capture strategic points. Reinforcing is the act of calling in additional troops to bring your
We
squad
stand
to
ready.
maximum combat effectiveness. Select a Space Marine squad. Click the Reinforce Squad button to add
Maintain
one new
attack
unit to
formation.
your squad. You can reinforce during battle in the event that a brother Space Marine falls to the enemy. You can click the Reinforce Squad button multiple times to bring the squad to full strength. Congratulations! You have reinforced your Space Marine squad. All units and vehicles have a health rating. Health is represented by the small green bar underneath each squad or vehicle. Remember, a squad takes damage as a whole. When enough damage has been inflicted on the squad, a unit will die. If you lose any units during a fight, you can reinforce to bring your squad back to full strength. Make sure you watch the strength of your squad in battle. Reinforce often to make sure your squads are as effective as possible. Remember that when a unit with a heavy weapon dies, you lose that weapon from the squad. You will need to upgrade the squad to get the heavy weapon back. Select the Chapel Barracks and build a Force Commander. The Force Commander acts as a hero for your army. The Force Commander is a veteran of thousands of battles, and his combat prowess is unrivaled. He will lead your force to victory.
I command in the name of the Emperor.
Has arrived. The Force
Yes,
Commander
Lord.
cannot capture points, but is a skilled warrior who can be upgraded with powerful abilities. The
This
Space
day
Marine's
shall
other
be a
commander
glorious
units will
one
become
for the
available to
Imperium.
build more facilities and unlock more research. Select your Force Commander and click the Attach button. Now, select a Space Marine squad.
Taking
This
command.
Space Marine squad is greatly enhanced by the addition of the Force Commander, but he can also fight effectively on his own. To detach the leader from the squad, simply select the squad, then click the Detach icon.
He who
It is
stands with
located in
me
the
shall
same
be
place
my
as the
brother.
Attach icon.
The
Very
Emperor
good.
protects.
You are mastering advanced concepts that will help you to annihilate your enemies. Select a squad and take note of the small blue bar just under the squad's health bar. This blue bar represents the morale of your squad. Morale represents the effectiveness of your units in battle. Think of it as a combination of mental focus, courage, and the willingness to fight. Various weapons in the game inflict morale damage as well as health damage. When your squad takes morale damage, the small blue bar will decrease, just like the health bar does. When a squad's morale becomes too low, the squad will break. A broken squad has lost the will to fight, and its combat effectiveness is drastically reduced. You do not lose control of broken squads. It is your choice whether to leave them in battle or retreat to gather strength. Also, certain units have abilities that can increase the morale of the squad. Morale can be an effective tool against your enemies. By destroying your enemy's morale, you cause them to lose combat effectiveness, making them much easier to kill. In this way, a small but properly armed squad can destroy an enemy force of superior numbers. Remember, tactics and strategy can turn the tide of almost any battle. Make sure you use this knowledge to achieve victory on the battlefield. Select your servitor and build an armory now.
Yes, most beneficent one. Build routine 721
You must
initiated
build an
to
armory
serve
in order
with
to
all due
access weapon
haste.
upgrades. Squads can be equipped with a variety of weaponry, allowing you to prepare them against different enemy types. Excellent. The armory is operational. Select your Space Marine squad and click the Upgrade Heavy Bolter icon to upgrade
On
a squad
alert,
member.
brothers. The enemy must be nearby.
Notice a heavy bolter appears in one of your squad members' hands. This procedure can be performed with any of the available weapon upgrades. Initially, you can only upgrade 2 units of your total squad with heavy weapons. By doing further research at the armory, you can unlock the capability to upgrade more. Excellent! You have upgraded your Space Marine squad. You can upgrade your squads anywhere on the battlefield to weapons that are well suited to counter your enemy. Select the stronghold and click the monastery upgrade icon. We must upgrade the stronghold to a monastery to gain access to squad leaders and other powerful research options and structures. Leaders are highly skilled warriors that can be added to some Space Marine squads. You will need strong leaders if you are to defeat your enemies.
Marine squad deployed.
The monastery is complete. You can now add sergeants to some of your Space Marine squads.
He who stands with me shall be my brother.
Sergeants are valiant leaders that improve the combat ability and morale of the squad they are part of. They will inspire your Marines to greater feats of heroism. Excellent. Your sergeant has arrived. Note that your sergeants are part of the squad and cannot leave it. Select your chapel barracks and build another Space Marine squad.
Yes, my lord. Weapons at ready. It is time. Stay vigilant, Marine squad deployed. Fear denies faith. Understood. At your command. Ever vigilant. Direct us to the enemy. At your command.
Praise the Emperor.
Heresy grows from idleness. Fear denies faith. Direct us to the enemy. We are the Emperor's chosen. Heresy grows from idleness.
Walk softly and carry a big gun.
Awaiting orders. Ever vigilant. We are the Emperor's chosen. We stand ready.
Today the enemy shall know fear.
We are the Emperor's chosen.
Praise the Emperor.
At your command. Direct us to the enemy. Direct us to the enemy. Awaiting orders.
My faith is my shield.
Awaiting orders.
Praise the Emperor.
Direct us to the enemy.
On alert, brothers. The enemy must be nearby. He who stands with me shall be my brother.
Direct us to the enemy. What is your order?
Beware the alien, the mutant, the heretic. Praise the Emperor.
You have built a Space Marine squad and brought it to full strength. To mount an effective attack, you should try to have several Space Marine squads, fully reinforced to maximum strength, and upgraded with special weapons and a sergeant. Your field base has supplies and logistics to support a finite number of squads. The number of squads you can support at any given time is called your squad cap. You can see your current squad cap in the resource area at the top of your screen. Once you have reached your maximum squad cap,
On alert,
you
brothers.
will not be able to
The
call
enemy
in
must
any
be
additional
nearby.
squads. So it's very important to keep an eye on this as you're building up your forces. You can increase your squad cap by building certain structures and researching upgrades, but there is always a maximum beyond which you cannot go. Some types of terrain can provide your squads with protection from enemy fire. This is called cover. Select one of your infantry squads and move it into cover. The area of cover has been identified with a marker known as a ping. It is visible on the
enemy
map
is attacking.
as well as in the world. Cover is useful
Moving
in
out.
that it can provide your squads with additional defensive bonuses, which make them harder to kill. It's easy to see cover in the terrain.
Scouts awaiting
Just look
orders.
for your mouse cursor to change as you pass over large
Yes, my
bombed-out
lord.
craters and cities.
While
or
the
patches
enemies of
thick
the Emperor
foliage and
still
jungle.
draw
You'll
breath,
notice
there
that
can
when you
be
move your
no
squads
peace.
into an area of cover, a small cover icon
Fear our
will be
wrath.
above them. This indicates that they are receiving a defensive bonus.
Engaging the enemy. Orders received, brother. Fear our wrath.
Excellent. Your squad is in cover. Units in cover are harder targets to shoot and take less damage from ranged attacks because of this. Use cover
Taking
well
heavy
to
fire.
gain tactical advantages over your enemies. The best way to make sure you have enough requisition resource is to capture and secure
Objective
strategic
logged.
points. Explore the map around your base with your Space Marine squads and capture any strategic points you encounter along the way. To complete this objective, you must capture 3 strategic points.
Moving out.
Today the enemy shall know fear.
Take and hold.
Make
Mission
sure you use your
accomplished.
servitor to build listening posts on any
Awaiting
captured
orders.
strategic points. This fortifies them
Understood.
against your enemies.
Taking damage.
This day shall be a
Awaiting
glorious
orders.
one for the Imperium.
Area secured. Heresy grows from idleness.
On alert, brothers. The enemy must be nearby.
Stay vigilant, brothers.
To the rally point!
Under fire. Fear our wrath.
Today the enemy shall know fear.
Faith is our shield. Fear denies faith. We stand ready. Claim it in the name of the Emperor.
Praise the Emperor.
Awaiting orders.
What is your will?
Area
I
secure.
await your instructions.
Under fire. What is your order? We will crush the enemies of the Imperium. Ever vigilant. Objective logged.
What would you have me do?
Take and hold. Awaiting orders. Understood.
While the enemies of the Emperor still draw breath, there can be no peace.
We stand ready. None shall stop us. Faith is our shield. fear our wrath. The enemy is attacking!